Hey there, this is Jen, and I'm here with an update on what's going on at the Venezuelan Embassy in DC. So yesterday I did an update kind of in the moment where police were actually trying to get into the embassy. They had posted a trespassing notice saying that if the people inside didn't get out, that they would be arrested. And firefighters came with bolt cutters, and it looked like they were clearly going to break in and arrest the embassy protectors inside. Well, got an update for you. They did not get arrested, those embassy protectors. They are still in there. To give you a very quick rundown of what's going on, it's kind of a proxy war of what's going on in Venezuela right now. The United States recognizes the Juan Guaido, what would be a regime, as the Juan Guaido as the president of Venezuela, even though he was never elected. So the opposition outside of the U.S. embassy is full of Juan Guaido supporters. These are often wealthy, lighter-skinned Venezuelans who live in the United States and have decided to go along with U.S. regime change for some reason. Inside are embassy protectors who are not necessarily pro-Maduro, the current president, the actual elected president in Venezuela right now, but who are anti-coup, anti-regime change, anti-war, and who are in there protecting the embassy. They are okayed to be there by Maduro, Maduro's workers, whoever, the ambassadors. And they're saying, according to the Vienna Convention, that the police breaking in and arresting them is a violation of that. So it might seem complicated. Go ahead and look at my other videos if none of this makes sense to you. Hopefully that little explanation helped. The bottom line is it's a proxy war between pro-Guaido people and anti-war people. And the anti-war people are inside the embassy right now. The pro-Guaido people want to be inside the embassy. And they're actually, Carlos Vecchio is the Guaido fake ambassador who has essentially tried to order the police, via Guaido to enter in, to break in and get those people out. But they were convinced not to, and you'll see exactly what happened. I'm going to go through some tweets and some videos to show you what went down. It's astonishing. This is a major win. It might not be a permanent win, but it's a major win for Code Pink and the Embassy Protection Collective and everyone who is anti-war, anti-coup, and pro-democracy. So the first thing I'll show you is the Code Pink update. And they say this was last night, again, May 13th at 9:22 p.m. Eastern. Code Pink said, update, it seems that the police broke the lock, interacted with embassy protectors on the inside, and relocked the door. 4 protectors remain inside and the Embassy Protection Collective lives. Remember, the scene last night was that a bunch of DC policemen were trying to break in. They had gotten the fire department to come with bolt cutters. They were going to break into that embassy, but they didn't do it. So let's see why. Update. This was again from last night by the Answer Coalition. This was at 11:24 p.m. yesterday, May 13th. Embassy Protection Collective members remain inside. They stated to U.S. Secret Service explicitly and repeatedly they will not leave if it means the U.S. violates the Vienna Convention by making an illegal eviction and unlawful arrests. And you can see there in this picture the 4 embassy protectors who are still inside. There were more, but now there are 4. And they are victorious for last night and still in there right now. You can see their signs say stop the coup, no war for oil, and that is the kind of peaceful message that they have been spreading. Now here is Mara V, lawyer of the Embassy Protection Collective, who is explaining what happened. And she's amazing. I actually did an interview with her that you can find on our channel. She is one strong, powerful woman. So let's see what she had to say about what went down last night.
So the people inside were very clear. They were very clear. They were asked if they were going to leave voluntarily. They said that they would in fact voluntarily leave under circumstances that upheld international and domestic law. They were very clear that they were very concerned about violations of international law, the cascade effect of the U.S. government seizing an embassy, what would happen if U.S. government officials and officers entered upon an embassy, and what that says in terms of the Vienna Convention. And they were resolute, they were completely nonviolent, they were peaceful, but they were saying repeatedly that they were standing for the law, that they were standing up for international law, that they were demanding that there be a peaceful resolution, that would involve a caretaker for the embassy, as is normal under the Vienna Convention, and they were rejecting any violations of the Vienna Convention, rejecting any violations of international law. They made it clear that they stand for peace, and they stand to stop a global cascade effect that could have huge repercussions for people.
Again, that was Mara, and she is the legal counsel for the Embassy Protection Collective. So you can see that what happened there was peacefully these embassy protectors spoke with the police and the Secret Service and said, look, you're breaking the Vienna Convention. We will willingly leave once the Vienna Convention is followed and this is legal. Otherwise, we're not leaving willingly. And through Mara and through those 4 wonderful, amazing people inside, they're still in there. They are still in there. Let's keep going with updates. Medea Benjamin, Code Pink has been very involved in this, and Medea Benjamin is the leader of Code Pink, and she said 4 amazingly courageous embassy protectors are still inside the Venezuelan embassy. Heroes. You can see those 4 people. This is Margaret Flowers on the lower right-hand corner. She actually ran for Senate under the Green Party in Maryland, as a side note. And Alex Rubenstein. This is Ford Fisher's tweet, at Ford Fisher. I definitely recommend that you follow him. That's Fischer, Ford Fisher. And he is on the scene in DC often, I'd say all the time, at whatever is going down. And he always has great footage. So this is a little mini interview with Alex Rubenstein, who's another journalist who was actually embedded inside of the embassy with the embassy protectors. But he chose to leave because he had been getting many death threats, actually, from the pro-Guaido people. So here, Ford Fisher says, I saw at Real Alex Ruby as he was leaving the embassy. At Ali Tweets News, I asked him a couple of questions about what was going on inside, but here's him explaining the conditions and lead up to 3 people departing. At KB Zeese, at Dr. M. Flowers, and 2 others are still inside.
On the front door, I believe it was Metropolitan Police Department that posted it, and basically the order said that we were trespassing and that we needed to leave if we didn't want to be arrested. What this memo also said was that this was done on the orders of Carlos Vecchio, who is Juan Guaido's fake ambassador to the United States. Obviously, the Embassy Protection Collective does not recognize his authority. Neither does he have any authority in Venezuela. He doesn't control the airports. He's never Juan Guaido, his president, so to speak, has never won an election, and it's totally runs counter to.
Do more people stay inside?
There are people inside still who are risking arrest right now. Obviously, this is totally against international law. The UN recognizes the government of Nicolas Maduro. It's the only government with power in Venezuela. And the United States government, in an attempt to further its coup, to bolster its coup, has decided to seize this embassy and reclaim it as a coup plotting center. It's going to be used by the CIA, by other agencies, to continue to subvert democracy in Venezuela. So that's what the Embassy Protection Collective was taking a stand against. Again, I'm a reporter who is embedded inside. I've been there since Wednesday, the 24th of April. Over a few weeks now, and I've been staying there since we fell under siege and before that. It's been pretty creepy actually. People have been sleeping in the garage because there's been constant break-in attempts. People are calling my name personally at night, trying to intimidate us. We've overheard them saying, that they want to inflict as much fear to us as possible. And then again, there's the food shortages and the water shortages. So everything's been rationed. It's been an extremely uncomfortable situation. And the United States government has watched on as a violent mob has laid siege to an embassy in this country. Clearly, that's some violation of a U.S. criminal code. I can't tell you which. I'm not a lawyer, but it's a clear violation of some law. And it's happened at with Secret Service, and then they were recently swapped out by Metropolitan Police Department. It's happened under their watch.
Okay, so you have there Alex Rubenstein, journalist, who is talking about the conditions inside of the embassy right now, and that's a very important point. It's not all peaches and roses inside the embassy. They have cut off the power, they've cut off the water inside, and that's through Pepco, if you want to give them a call. And DC Water, I don't know what their provider is for the water, but inside they have no running water. They've been collecting rainwater. They have to ration the food, partially because whenever someone tries to get food to the Embassy Protection Collective, they're often attacked. They have had, so what they have to do, because people aren't just going in and out the front door, the Embassy Protection Collective, one of them will throw a rope down, and then people will tie a bag of food to the end of the rope, and then they'll kind of pull the rope up. But the last time I saw a video recording of them trying to do this, the cops actually cut the rope. They were actively preventing the people inside from getting food. So they've had to ration food, they've had to ration water, they have to sleep in the garage for their own safety, and the conditions inside are not great because of what the pro-Guaido people and the Secret Service and DC Metro Police, who are all complicit in this, are doing. So let's keep going. We have another Ford Fisher update at Ford Fisher. By the way, last night I was across the street and could mostly just see the cops' backs. This incredible photo by Mara Verheyden Hilliard, who is the amazing legal counsel at the PCJF, follow them, shows what the cops were seeing. So when the cops were inside talking to the embassy protectors, this is what they saw. Right now, I believe the cops are inside a little foyer at the front door. So you can see that they are all wearing signs, all four of them. No coup, hands off Venezuela, and it's hard to see the last one and the fourth one, if she is indeed wearing a sign. I'm not sure. But anyway, you can see that they were peacefully talking to the police, and the police did in fact stand down, which is absolutely amazing. And here today is an update. This is May 14th at 12:39 p.m. Again at Ford Fisher. Please follow him. He's a fantastic journalist, photojournalist. Let's see what what the four embassy protectors still inside have to say.
Yeah, good. All right, good to see you. Yeah, buddy.
Great sleep, it's all good.
You got it, man. You got it.
You guys look good.
Yeah, you look great.
You guys look really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, good. All right, good to see you. Yeah, buddy.
This is absolutely amazing. I am so happy that the Embassy Protection Collective is still inside, the four that are still there. Who knows if more people might go back in, I don't know, or what might happen next. You know, things could change minute by minute. Things could change tonight, things could change tomorrow, but for right now, the Embassy Protection Collective is safe inside, and they've prevented the proxy war coup. They are absolutely amazing. So, Secret Service, DC Metro Police, DC Firefighters, 0. Embassy Protection Collective, 1. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.